So this predates your time at DEC, but there was really national fervor, some of it potentially overblown in response to the way the DEC last fall seized Peanut, the squirrel, and ultimately euthanized the animal. You said earlier this year that the department can do things better moving forward, and I'm curious what operational changes have been put in place or are going into place when it comes to that type of enforcement effort.
Yeah, so thanks. We did a sort of an internal look at our policies and procedures to ensure that we have the right policies and procedures in place in order to continue to navigate wildlife issues. And I'll say, we know that the laws are very clear, right? It's illegal to possess wildlife. We also know that there are real risks associated with having things like raccoons that are rabies vector species and some really big public health concerns. So what we did is we took a hard look, working with our Division of Law Enforcement, our Fish and Wildlife team, all of our attorneys, really across the agencies, to ensure that we have really very clear policies and procedures and really a step-by-step process on how we will manage those situations. And in particular, acknowledging that we're living in a different world today where we have a lot of social media use, a lot of visibility around different incidents, and wanting to make sure that we keep our team safe as well as we carry out our duties responsibly with the public. We also have determined that, we've got law enforcement teams. We have police officers. Police officers should be treated like police officers and deserve body cams. So we're going through the process also of putting in the procedures to implement that. That will take some time across particularly our environmental conservation officers, but also looking at that for our forest rangers as well. And we are continuing to just advance to make sure that we're carrying out our duties and implementing those policies. I will say finally, we're also working with the Department of Health because they play such a critical role in actually determining whether or not something like rabies is a concern and whether or not testing would be required.